welcome to another classic guitar video. Tonight's guitar is going to be part 2 and finishing up of that 1994 Jackson Professional JTX. So let's just get right into it, and here it is. And I couldn't finish it up the other night because it had a little bit of an issue with the tremolo pivot point insets. I had to glue them in because the hole had gotten a little bit of play in them, and so I had to glue those down. And my next issue is going to be fixing one of the tuners. It seems one of the nuts is stripped out, so I need to either replace the entire tuner or just the nut. I think probably just the nut will suffice. And we'll finish this guitar once and for all. It's been a long time coming, so I'm looking forward to getting this done. So I think next we're just going to get right into it and do the tuner that needs to be replaced, and kind of go from there, I think, more or less. And so let's just get right into it here.
You're watching Star Trek: The Next Generation. Join the conversation on Twitter only on H&I. The Incline Trainer, it inspires. Hey, my name is Adam. I lost over 35 pounds.
My name is Nina, and I lost 37
Did the wrong one. Oh, that's okay.
My name is Kimbrough. I lost 37.1 pounds.
Before even having a kid, I had this vision in my mind of running around with her on my shoulders and going everywhere. But in the state that I was in, that was not a reality. I just felt terrible about myself to be the right thing to come along.
My health.
Okay.
I didn't have the
I'll
energy.
get this thing done pretty fast, I think, if I can find a part that I need. Hopefully be able to save this new string, and then we'll figure it out here.
You didn't walk up the ladder, and then the Incline Trainer falls in my lap.
The all-new Incline Trainer by Nordic Track. Study following the workout and diet guide found at NordicTrack.com/incline study. Participants lost an average of 20 pounds. I'll be your iFit trainer today.
Your iFit trainer?
Your iFit trainer.
I'm your iFit trainer.
Your iFit trainer. Your iFit trainer.
I'm your iFit
Okay, so yeah, we got some wobble here, so I need to take the nut off and see if it's the nut or if it's the threads on the tuner or a combination of both, and we'll go from there. I'm hoping it's just the nut. Then all I'll have to replace is this nut here that I'm taking out. If I never get it out, that is.
Every day is a new experience. Got me to go a lot further than I think I could have.
This is what life's about. The only way you can really experience that is just to experience it.
It's not coming out very easy, is it? It should have come out by now. There it goes. Okay, it is not the nut. The nut is fine. The threads are good. It's kind of one of these long, kind of all-thread nuts, if you want to call it that. So I just need to flip it over and take the tuner off. I kind of hate to do it because it's the original Jackson tuner. So if I can fix it some way, I'd like to do that because they're original. And oh yeah, I see what it is. Ooh, that really sucks. Yeah, see, the shaft here became separated and cracked right there. The base, it cracked away from the tuner head. Oh gosh, that really stinks. Yeah, that's one of the original Jackson. So it says Jackson on the tuner.
It is the only formula that addresses human growth hormone and can increase our natural levels by 682%, which are levels that we had when we were younger.
Several vital cells for
There you go. Now you can see it. Now sometimes you can take a little bit of super glue and glue the shaft back, but you take a chance on gluing the gear to the body of the shaft, and you don't want to do that. So, gosh darn it, that's really a shame. Darn it. Yeah, and you can't weld it because it's, you know, it's pot metal, so you can't really weld it. You'll weld right through it. So that's out. Man, if I tried super glue, I'm out of super glue too, so I can't really super glue it. I can try it. I'll try super gluing it. The worst that could happen is I glue the gear to the shaft. So I have this quick glue that you get you order online, or you go to Walmart or get. It's called the 5-second fix. So I could give that a try just for giggles to see if it works. You know, like I said, the chance of it working is 50-50 per se. But like I said, the worst that could happen is it'll just glue to itself, and then it comes with this little light, this little UV light, and you put the glue on, and then you take the light, and the UV hardens the glue up instantly. These are actually really cool. I bought dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of these when they first came out, and I use them for various projects and stuff, so they work really well. And then when you're done with the glue, you have this nifty little UV light you can play with or use for Halloween or whatever you want to do, you know? So that's kind of cool. Yeah? It's UV. Okay. Anyway, so let me put it on a flat surface here and give it a go. I mean, like I said, the worst thing that could happen is it won't work. So we'll see. The glue is almost gone in this. So just kind of make a bead around it. And then I'll do one side and then the other. And like I said, we'll see what this does. I like to use original parts if at all humanly possible, you know. Just because it's a good idea to use original parts if you can. Okay, so make sure your thing is on straight. Straight on the shaft. And where's my light? I lost my light. Where'd it go? Oh, there. And then here we go. It's interesting, this glue. Very interesting stuff. We'll see if it takes. I mean, that's all we can do. Then I can finish this guitar tonight and get it listed tomorrow for sale.
one is for real.
This one is for real, and I'm so excited. We even have a video that the viewers can watch while you and I talk, so they can actually see how this works. And you'll notice the model has.
So I'm going to go around this with this light for probably a good 5 minutes. I mean, really it only takes about literally 5 or 10 seconds, but this particular glue pen is fairly old, so the glue is a little bit kind of gel-like. Normally it has consistency of about super glue, you know, when it comes out the tip. But I'm gonna give it a good go around here and let it sit, and then do it again. Then we'll put it on and see if it worked. Like I said, that's all we can do is give it a go. Let's see. Luckily I got a clean tissue in my pocket. I got some on the glue on the mount here. So it was pretty cold today. Today was our first 55-degree day since about January, about February of last year. And it rained today. Had a pretty productive day. Had a very full day. Worked for 9 hours during the day, and then tonight I'm going to do my work here for about 4 hours. And I played for 2 hours today. Ran RC cars on my RC car track. I'll put pictures of that up on my Facebook page, or my Twitter page. My Facebook too. And so yeah. And hopefully none of this glue got down to the gear and glued the gear to the base. Hopefully not. We'll see. See if anybody's in chat up in here. Not yet. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do right now is gently pick it up and then turn the shaft and see if okay, it still moves, so that's good. That's a good point. So I'm just going to let that sit for a little bit more. And then glue the shaft, or use the light on it here again in a few minutes, and hopefully we'll be fine, you know. So we're doing pretty good here. If all goes well on this guitar and I finish it tonight, I'll maybe start another project. I don't know yet. So we might have 2 videos today. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Ooh, let me move my view for you guys just a little bit. No, well, it's not a very attractive view, but it's not a very attractive view. Maybe I'll move it back. Well. This shirt makes me look big because the shirt I'm wearing is an XL or double X, I think. So I listed for sale that Jackson. I listed that today for $650, and I listed that Schecter today for $350. So those are up.
He's from Adlac. I've had dealings with some of his family, and perhaps you can explain why his craft is threatening to attack us unless I give him custody of you. I can't. Then tell me why Kushel of the planet Strela is demanding the same thing. He's here also? Mm-hmm. I'm quite adamant.
Okay, well, let that sit again. And then if this works, when I go to tighten back down the jam nut, I'm gonna do it very, very gingerly. I'm not gonna go hog wild on tightening it down. It's raining outside right now. I can hear the rain. It's been raining for about an hour now. And then it rained last night. And then just a very fine mist of rain this afternoon. But all in all, it's been a pretty good day. Pretty productive day. A little bit dusty. I'm gonna repolish it once I get this done. UV light. Okay, so we'll do it once again. And then I'll kind of test it with my hands, and if it doesn't break off again in my hands, then I'm going to go ahead and put it back on the guitar, and then we'll see if this works. And this glue hardens up pretty darn good. I've held together some pretty wild and crazy stuff that you would think it would just break right off. But the trick is to use the right amount of glue and have the glue even, and use the light a lot, more than the 5 seconds that it recommends on the infomercial.
For just $25 a month, I get unlimited talk and text, and their flexible data plan means I only pay for what I need. Plus, they've been an approved.
And since this is going to be under some tension, and the strings and whatnot, it needs to be fairly stout, so. And we'll finish up here. I think this will be about it.
That's why we're with Consumer Cellular.
They have some of the most satisfied customers.
And we're two of them. Make that three.
Consumer Cellular has received the JD Power Award for highest customer service 5 times in a row. Switch today and get a $20 credit on any new line of service.
At the movies, we know what we like. I like popcorn. She's got a sweet tooth.
When it comes to wireless, I like to talk. He's the texter. So I've got unlimited talk and text for $25 a month. Perfect for Mr. Texty McTexterson here.
With a flexible data plan that fits us.
It's easy to switch, and they have all kinds of phones.
Do a little bit more.
She likes her flip phone.
Okay, see you soon. We both kept our phone numbers too.
With Consumer Cellular, I get exactly what I need at an amazing price, and that's the way.
I like it.
I like it.
I like it.
I like it.
We'll see. I'm curious. I really don't want to replace this tuner because the back of the tuner says Jackson on each one. So, you know me, I'm a stickler for originality, but if I have to change it out, I will. And then that'll just be it. I'll have to do it that way. Okay. I think that's sufficient. Okay, now I'm going to kind of work it with my hand a little bit. And, oh, wow. Okay. Still turns. I don't know. We'll see. Put this sucker back on and we'll see. That's all we can do. That's all we can do is test it and see, you know? Go from there.
Let's put all this together. Look at her walk. Multiple image, full conference mode. Let them all see each other. Yes, sir.
Here you are, trying to save.
My purpose is not your concern.
How could you get it involved, O'Connor?
Gentlemen, please let's try and
back. We'll see what it is. And you know what? Let's see if I can put the jam nut in it first. Yeah, it threads, so that's good. That's a plus. Okay. Put the set screw in it. Just have to see if this works. Yeah.
Captain, you can't be afraid of those two or what they can do to your ship. No. They can fire until that latest run dry. That's the enterprise. My predicament was what to do with you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry my ship broke down. I'm sorry you stopped. I'm sorry you're involved. But you're right. Whatever happens, however it goes, someone gets hurt. Over to Shell and Devin goes to war.
Okay. Look at the nut here. Little jam nut. Or washer rather.
I wish I could make it easier. I'm sure you do. I'm not going to apologize for the way I am or how I live my life. But, just for the record, I did not steal the Jewel of Thesia. I am not a criminal, Captain, and as to the other business, that's between me and Yanar. No one else.
Okay.
I simply do not have authority in this matter. I'm not your judge.
Here we go.
Or is it my duty to arbitrate?
See if it's going to take thread, and it does.
That creates the dilemma.
So, here we go, yo.
What you said, fix my guidance system and
Well, I need to get the right size wrench on there first.
Their ships are faster than yours. I'm not doing you a favor. Captain, with all due respect, that's not your concern.
This might work.
Besides,
And then I will have saved the original tuner. So I'm just gonna, when I tighten this up, I'm just gonna have to go very gingerly so I don't really crack that shaft off of that.
You're quite a craftsman, Lieutenant LaForge.
Very slowly. Very gingerly.
Time to disappear.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Said, where will you go? A new place.
I don't know.
Thought you were
It's not tightening.
Not for long. I couldn't feel it. So? I mean, always being alone. Commander Riker says you
Why
choose
isn't it
to live the way
tightening?
you like it. Is that what he said? Yeah. It would be difficult for me to be leaving all the time. I'd miss my friends,
It's not tightening.
the people I love. I guess leaving
Oh, there it
home
goes.
would be
He's
fair.
tightening up now.
I seem to have
There
a
we
way
go.
of using
I
up.
think.
I wasn't talking about a place. I know what you were talking about. It's ready.
Come on.
You must be able to install this in
I feel it getting a little tighter, so.
Like you said, Jordy, what's the rush? I have some friends around here. I think it's time to make a stand.
H9, Star Trek Deep Space Nine, followed by Voyager, then Enterprise.
There.
We're here on H9.
Got an idea for an invention, but don't know what
One
to do
more.
next? All my friends at InventHelp. They've been helping inventors.
I think that'll work. I'm using that vernacular sparingly. It's just when I think something's going to work, it's going to pop right off again. And it might, because, you know, again, we have to put this under tension, so there is that. So we'll just have to see, you know.
Step into the ring and take your best shot. Put an InventHelp in your corner.
Take action and get the help you need from an call today for free information. 1-800-712-8771. That's 1-800-712-8771.
Come on.
Mr. O'Connor. Captain, I've decided not to leave. Oh, don't worry, I'm not staying either. What are your plans, Mr. O'Connor? I decided to surrender myself. We go on.
Okay. We'll see. I don't know.
Gentlemen, communicating like this is very distracting. I suggest that we beam you up to the Enterprise and we resolve this face to face.
We'll just see what it does. I mean, that's all we can do.
Let's keep this civilized. Number one, you have the bridge. Captain Troy, we're jumping into deck 14 conference room. Ball, see you again. Aye, sir.
That's all we can do. Then I gotta put the springs back here for the tremolo. That can be tricky, so you have to be very careful to hold this in place and then grab it so it doesn't slip out, and then put your first spring on.
You are without shame. For once, I agree with you. You are without shame. I trusted you. My son treated you like a brother. And then to steal from us. I want him now. No! He's coming with me. Captain, my complaint was registered first. Now, please. Please be calm. Lieutenant, thank you. Everyone is talking about me, and no one's talking to me. You all believed that I stole the jewel. And it was I who fathered the child. You dare call my daughter a liar. And now I'm offered at these two choices. And given these two options,
Okay.
there's a thief or
Now I flip this puppy back over.
you can. I got it right.
And sometimes the tremolo comes out of the slot, so you have to rework it in.
Wait. Since all of you believe O'Connor is the father of this child, then so be it. I'll marry you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
O'Connor,
Okay.
no, he's not. Nothing has been stolen.
Alright.
George Fisher has been taken into custody by his rightful heir. Me. I was to give GNRs our pledge of marriage. Marriage? GNRs carrying my child. Oh, you said it was O'Connor's.
If I told you it was them, Dad, you would have gone to war with his father. So I let you believe it was O'Connor.
See how I'm adding to reputation. If I had told you that I was giving the jewel to Devon's daughter, you'd have disowned me.
Now we're hearing the truth.
So you let me chase O'Connor when you knew he was innocent? Yes. Because I didn't believe for one moment that you could catch him. Why is that? He never looked at me. And once you accepted the jewel, the marriage would have been made.
Well, I never got it.
That O'Connor don't have the jewel. I never had the chance to deliver it.
Okay.
Anyway, it's too late. I won't marry you.
Next
Dad.
one.
Then you'll marry O'Connor.
I won't marry anyone.
Go very slowly on this tuner.
I reinstated the same program.
That's the one that's in question here.
problem is you should always try out new material early.
You could be right. Perhaps nodding is what you need.
Computer. Program an audience appropriate to this venue.
Come on, we're getting there.
You're angry at the embarrassment of all this, and maybe the timing and the approach is not the most romantic, but I know you love Benzan. And I don't want to see you throw away that feeling just because your parents have been quarreling for years and don't know how to behave properly. Here are your messages back and forth for almost 6 months. Smuggled each of you into the other's home like you feel for him. Same way he feels for you.
Okay. We'll put the pickups down here. And then we'll adjust the pickup height later. Okay. Alright. Okay, let's move the camera view. So far, so good on that tuner. I'm not gonna press my luck with it. So with that being said, flip this over. And I need to block this up. And I have a little selection of blocks that I made for tremolo adjustment. Because in order to get a floating bridge level and not like this or like this, you need to jam it so it's level, and then do your tuning, and then take the blocks out, and then it'll be generally level plus or minus a degree. So that helps. That helps immensely. So you just put you jam my block in there until the tremolo is level. And generally this will work. Sometimes you have to put it sideways, work the tremolo, and then eyeball it level. Okay, there we go on that. Whew. Okay, we're getting there. We're cooking with gas now, I think. Make sure my
It was a holodeck audience. They were programmed to laugh at everything.
make sure my strings are tight. Okay, I'm gonna get a fresh beverage and be back forthwith.
Separated. I'm under my own power now. Thank you, Enterprise. Thank you, Captain.
This is my commercial or my show finishes here. I'll get up and
Say goodbye, David.
get a fresh drink.
Goodbye, David. Was that funny?
Yes, it was.
Accessing. Huh. Burns and Allen, Roxy Theater, New York City, 1932. It still works. Then there was the one about the girl in the nudist colony that nothing looked good on. We're ready to get underway, sir. Take my wharf, please. Warp speed, sir. Please.
I like this episode. Gotta love my Star Trek. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay. Okay, ladies and gents. Now for the main event. Plug it in and see if it works. You never know. Something might have went kaplooey or kaplowy. So we'll see. Okay, here we go. Here goes nothing.
Their life support systems are operating on reserve power.
Fall off? Nope, but I need to adjust the height because it's super low right now because I screwed in the height adjustment in all the way. So I'll just kind of go to a factory default here and then we'll go from there. That's all we can do. Okay. We're not going for perfection on tune yet, so just trying to make it good. Okay, now here's the string that with the tuner that's not so great. So we're gonna go slow and mellow. Like this. Comes on grounding. That's interesting. There we go. Oop. It's the jack. Maybe it's my cable. You know what? My cord's having an issue here. There we go. Yeah, that's better. My cord was acting up a little bit. It's a shorty cord. It's only like 4 feet long. Sorry. Guess my cord of this jack. Maybe the jack is acting up too a little bit. I'll have to check that. It's not bad, it's just kind of...
These are my students.
string height is really high, so I need to adjust that back down. We'll check the intonation. Ooh. Intonation is almost perfect. It's tight. Ouch! Son of a bitch. That's tight. Sorry, folks. Goodness. There we go. Had it slightly cross-threaded. I was like, what the what? Now I gotta put these halfway down, the fine tuners. And the way to do that is you count the threads, and then you want an equal amount of threads showing at the top and the bottom. And then you adjust each one down accordingly. And then we'll start the setup on this sucker.
I should have told him the truth in the first place. So then why didn't you? Because Kardashians don't involve outsiders in their internal politics.
And then I, run my finger across it, and I can feel if they're all level. Now, if I really want to get technical, I could get out the calipers, and then on occasion I'll do that. But
And if they die, the future of Kardashian may die with them.
okay, that's pretty level.
Betty and Debbie both need to trim their dogs down. Like Betty's dog, 87 is now trimmed. Levels every time. And her regular clippers clips and cut to the split. Like Betty's dog doesn't want it at all. Because she's found a simple and free solution.
Yeah, that intonation tool has seen better days. I'll have to get a new one. This is just a cheap one I've had for many years. Pretty good. Now we'll take my block out, and then we'll check the level, and it is almost perfectly level. I mean, it's ever so slightly up a little bit. I mean, ever so slightly. after taking the block out, it'll go down. You use the fine tuners when you're done, and then you clamp down on the top of the locking nut, and that will bring the pitch up a little bit too. So we're getting pretty close. We're almost in perfect tune now, and the tremolo is perfectly level. I'll show you here in a minute when I'm actually done. So I'm going to go ahead and lock down the locking nuts, and I'll show you how to do that by just simply taking your Allen, and you first want to tighten these hand tight, and then you lock these down a little bit at a time, a 1/16 of a turn. Then you come back, and you don't need to impact them down, but you want them moderately tight. And that's it. Now we'll check that again. The tune will have gone up. Now I can't use the top tuners anymore. I have to use the fine tuners because they've locked the strings down. We use the fine tuners. That's pretty good. Now we can adjust the string height down. Now we can do that. Oop, wrong size. We'll go down, down, down. And just down a little at a time, you know. Don't want any string buzz. That's the whole point. you just kind of keep going until it starts to buzz. And then when it starts buzzing, you back it back up a little more. The reason why I do these note bends is because sometimes it might not buzz until you do a bend in it. Okay, I go down a little more even. Generally, you won't get any buzzing until you get to, like, say from here to here, a little bit of the upper registry. And go down even more. We're gonna have a pretty low action on this sucker. So we're starting to buzz, so now I need to come back up. I think I can go down a little bit more. Come up a little bit on this end. Sometimes you have to actually come up on one end while leaving the other side down. that's it. Tremolo is still perfectly 100% level. Oh, check the tune. When you lower it, it comes out of tune a little bit. Good. Take this puppy out and test it. And I'll show you the level on the tremolo, how it's supposed to look. Come up on the action a little bit. Bit more. because the pickups are like really sounding weak right now. So let's adjust those up. Sounding better anyway. That's gonna do it. It is done. Perfectly intonated, perfectly tuned. Oh, mercy. So we did pretty awesome. I had very few issues, didn't have any issues with the tuner. Didn't have any new issues with this. Action is nice and super ultra low. Pretty nice. I'm going to go ahead and polish it because I got all my fingerprints all over it. So we'll do that. And then, weather pending tomorrow, I'll take new pictures of it. And that'll be it. So we're at an hour and 11 minutes. I was thinking we were going to have problems with this all night. But it turned out we didn't have any problems with it, so I'm pretty happy. I love the red, the blood red pearl paint on this is just phenomenal.
I didn't want to have to get it this way, but I need that device. Give it to me. Now.
Polish the top of these because I got my grubby grubs on everything.
If I have to.
Polish the top of those because I got my grubby grubs on it. And the guitar is not perfect. I'll show you the bad spot on it. Oh, I need to pick up the guitar and show you guys the leveling of the tremolo here. I'll do that in a few minutes here. I will do that.
Hi, Phil Swift here for Flex Tape Clear. The super strong waterproof tape that's clearly the best way to patch
I need to get my little tool here and get. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Really show off that chrome tremolo.
Now you can repair pools and spas with a clear watertight seal and even make quick repairs without changing.
Oh yeah, look at that. That is badass right there. Tremolo's perfectly level. Yeah. Okay. Let me show you the leveling if I can get the right angle with the camera here and show you the leveling of the tremolo. Yeah, let's see. It's going to be a little hard to see, I think, because of the shine. But you can see the tremolo is perfectly level to the body of the guitar. That's what you want. So that way, when you actuate the tremolo arm, you have an equal amount up and an equal amount down. So that's what you want on that aspect of it. Yeah, so we're pretty good on the shine on this. I wish the back looked as good as the front, but it is what it is. And then I do not have a back plate for it, cover plate. I'll have to see if I have one, but well, I know I have one, but sometimes the holes don't quite match it. But we'll see what I have. Yeah, see, here's the bad spot on it. And there was this actual full-size chip out of it, but the guy I got the guitar from, he saved the chip and put it in a Ziploc little baggie, you know, like this, and saved the chip. He was smart enough to do that, so I glued the chip back. It doesn't look the best when you do that, but it's better than not having it on there at all, in my ever so humble opinion. So there is that. Let's see, I need to tighten up, or try to tighten up on that. No, those are fine. Those are good. Okay, sit back down. I love the color on this. And there's a chip here. He didn't save that chip. I think he said he lost it. But had he saved that paint chip, because the wood under it's perfectly fine. Had he saved the chip, I would have been able to glue the chip back. But you gotta admit, it's pretty darn good for a guitar from 1994. It's you know, it's an oldie but a goodie. So it's what? It's 24 years old. It's pretty good for being 24 years old. I wish I had the back plate for it. We'll see if I can find one. And it's got to match the holes, because I'm not going to drill new holes for it. I'd rather not have a back plate on there at all than have to have drilled new holes for it. I don't want to do that. Not if all humanly possible.
The movement is my life now. I don't have time for anything else. We'll make the time.
Yeah. Man, if the paint on this were perfect. If the paint on this in the body were perfect, I'd keep this guitar. This one would be a keeper. Really would. Yeah, it would be a keeper. But alas, it is not perfect. And if the rest of the guitar body were, say, as perfect as this spot right here, yeah, I wouldn't even be selling this guitar. I wouldn't even be selling it. But it looks pretty good for being 24 years old. I mean, can't complain too much about it. It's pretty nice.
An Edwardian butterfly got stuck on my nose.
His wings were beating almost as fast as my heart.
Those were good times.
The best.
So,
We can have them back again.
we're doing pretty good on time here too, so time permitting, I'll decide to close this video out and maybe start another guitar here. I don't know. Depends on how I feel.
Listen to me, Natima. You've done enough for the movement. You lit the match. Let them carry the torch. Are you saying that the movement won't survive without you?
Of course it will.
Then let it. And let us have the happiness we deserve.
You really do love me, don't you?
With all that I have, Natima. Forever.
Yes, Brooke. I'll stay.
Aw, Cork has a new love. And that's special. And that's special. Isn't that special?
I apologize for the interruption, but I'm afraid, madam, that you are under arrest.
I'm what?
On what charge? Commander Cisco will explain. I'm truly sorry. Now hold on!
It's all right.
So yeah, I'm glad to get this project done. This project has been on my heels since November of 17, so I'm pretty excited to get this done. And this isn't a high dollar guitar. I'm not going to get a whole lot of money for this. You know, $350.
Commander.
You know, I mean,
What we're doing here.
just it is what it is, and that's what it is. But
I'm afraid of all of you.
that's fine.
You can't do that.
I wish we were able to. But Cardassian is
See another little spot I need to go over again with.
And you've agreed to this?
the majority provisional government has agreed to it. A Cardassian transport will deliver the prisoners within 5 hours.
So, looks like that tuner took, so that's good. I'm really happy about that. I'm really happy about that. I'm ecstatic about that. So,
I'm fighting this every way I can. I'm not ready to give up yet. But in the end, this is a majority station. And I have to accept the decision. No matter how much I disagree with it.
okay. Do the back of the headstock and then the tuners, and then we will be done with this sucker.
How the mighty have fallen.
Tehran.
It's called Tehran now.
They made you a god. I didn't realize the situation on Cardassia had gotten so desperate.
I find your bitterness extremely gratifying.
Yeah, so,
I'm glad to see that you're adjusting so
other than that, we're doing pretty good.
Actually, I'm finding my time here quite illuminating.
I don't suppose you'd be interested in going home again?
Am I to be rewarded for informing the Central Command about the presence of Hogue and Rickellen on the station?
Perhaps. But only after you see to it that they don't leave this station alive.
But I suggested a prisoner exchange, and the Central Command agreed.
I convinced them otherwise.
And they listened to you.
My My voice is less tarnished than yours.
Kill them, and all you do is create martyrs.
You overestimate their importance.
And how do you propose to arrange this unfortunate incident?
I'm sure you'll think of something. You always did in the past. Don't you see? Lang's death will benefit us both. Unless, of course, you intend to spend.
It's still raining outside. It's raining pretty hard, actually. I really hear it pounding on the roof. I don't know if you guys can hear it over the microphone or not, but it's coming down pretty good. I think we got 1.5 inches yesterday. That's not too shabby.
An elevation in design, a breakthrough in performance, an entirely new approach to human movement. For a workout like nothing you've ever experienced before, this is the Freeze-Drive Trainer by Track. Combining the benefits of a stepper, treadmill, and elliptical into a single machine.
I'm glad I was able to save that original tuner. It says Jackson on the back of it. I'm really ecstatic about that. Really happy I was able to do that.
Instead of you adapting to it. But it's not just how the Freeze-Drive Trainer lets you move, it's how it makes you feel. With a first of its kind suspension,
Really happy.
you can experience the unique sensation of floating through your workout. With the Freeze-Drive Trainer, you get the benefits
Okay,
of
about ready to flip this sucker over to the other side of the tuners.
workouts is as simple
Oops, missed a spot.
change resistance at the push of a button. Use incline or decline to
There we
target
go.
multiple muscle groups like thighs, buttons, and abs. Explore anywhere in the world.
There we go.
Screen display with iFit powered
Back of the neck is pretty.
interactive training tools that add to your progress so you reach your goals in one day.
Oh yeah, this guitar is pretty stellar,
Understand how different the
I
Freeze-Drive
say.
is to try it for yourself today.
Pretty darn stellar.
Track.com now to try the
The
Freeze-Drive
other side of the tuners here.
We'll even ship it free. 18-month special financing available. Offer subject to credit approval. Some restrictions apply. Try the Freeze-Drive Trainer for yourself risk-free for 30 days and feel the difference. Go to NordicTrack.com. The Freeze-Drive Trainer by Nordic Track.
Okay, there we go. Guitar is pretty well done. Well, I can polish the tremolo arm here. That I can do. I don't have a case or a bag for this, so I'm gonna have to wrap it up in a 60-gallon trash bag. That's what I do with my guitars. I don't have cases for because I'm on quite a run for cases. I'm on quite a run for them. Meaning I don't have very many. For every 10 guitars I have, I only have about 6 or 7 cases. So there is that. Okay, and then you just screw this in like this for the tremolo arm. You don't want to go too tight because oh gosh, I dropped you guys, I'm sorry. I accidentally knocked over the microphone, sorry. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're good, sorry. Oops, daisy. Oh. So there we have it on the guitar. We're pretty well done. Sorry about that, I dropped you guys. So there we have it, the 1994 Jackson Professional JTX Standard. It's very reminiscent of a Telecaster shape You know, it's got the fat horn and then the skinnier horn that's down lower here. One volume, 5-way switch, and then a toggle splitter to split the humbucker into a single. So that is pretty darn cool in my estimation. See another little spot here I can go over.
Do it for me. For you. That's right. For all the years we've known each other. For everything we've been through together. You say you know me better than anyone else. Well, I know you. Sure. Sometimes.
Oh yeah, there we go. That's much better.
I never told you this, Soto.
Wow, this thing is pretty darn cool. I am so happy to get this done. Oh, this has been a project in the waiting for 13 months. So I am ecstatic to get it done. Oh my goodness. Wow. I am ecstatic. What did I pay for this guitar? I paid, I think I paid $45 for this guitar complete. The guy said he had it in the back of his garage. And now it's $350 guitar. So pretty cool. Of course, I got about $250 into it. And, you know, when it comes down to parts and supplies and my labor and all that stuff, so as I see it, I'm breaking even on it, but that's okay. That's okay. Boy, this is awesome. I love it. I'm so happy to have this done. 1 year to get this project done. Oh. I'm so happy. I'm gonna go show it to my brother.
What are you doing here?
Getting you out.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Next on H&I, Star Trek Voyager, followed by Enterprise, then NYPD Blue. Right here on H&I.
If you're looking for the perfect holiday gift for someone special to you, give a gift that will be truly appreciated. The Omaha Steaks Favorite Gift Package. It's filled with $232 worth of great food for just $59.99. That's 74% off only on this special holiday offer. The people on your nice list will receive 4 tender, mouth-watering filet mignons, 4 extra thick boneless pork chops, 4 premium boneless chicken breasts, 4 classic juicy Omaha Steaks burgers, 4 stuffed baked potatoes, and 4 caramel apple tartlets. Your order will be delivered straight to your home or the destination of your choice, so you can give this wonderful gift to anybody on your holiday list. As a special holiday gift from us to you, if you order right now, we'll include 4 additional Omaha Steaks burgers free. That's 8 total. You get it all. Omaha Steaks Favorite Gift Package, a $232 value for just $59.99. Give everybody a gift they can appreciate. Give them the Favorite Gift Package from Omaha Steaks today.
I've installed a cloaking device in the central engine core. You can activate from the bridge as soon as the mooring clamps are released. Then, I suggest you take your ship to warp 8 and don't look back. Now, please, make your goodbyes brief. Oh, it's the rush.
You betrayed us.
Don't. I hate to ruin such a
Collecting the parts.
nice suit.
Finally found my last part the other day for one of these government
Why are
samples.
you doing this?
Remember last year I had it, but I went to tighten it down.
Even with surroundings as pleasant as
And
these.
cracked it in half.
Fine.
Yeah.
Take them.
So I went through my supply and found
Quark!
exactly
No,
what
he's
it was
right.
for. Parts for
We're the fugitives, not you. You see, they agree with me. Unfortunately, it's not their decision to make, nor mine. Professor Lang, however minor her role in this matter, has come to the attention of the Central Command.
Especially in this
Do you
color.
think killing us will
Most
change
of them were
anything?
black or white.
Cardassia is slipping out of the hands of the military, and nothing you do will prevent it.
Madam, I am not here to debate you.
Garrett, if you want to lose people, I'll see to it that Commander Cisco prosecutes you to the fullest extent of the law.
Which brings another issue.
Yeah, I love that paint.
Things would have gone
It's a neat color.
easier if you'd taken my advice and not
Badass.
What would that guard be made out of if it was there?
I know.
Chrome, metal?
Oh, the back plate?
Yeah.
Just like this, but just plain white. Like a 3-ply plastic.
Oh.
Yeah. I have some, but the problem is the holes don't match. Because it's got 3 screws on each side. Sometimes the holes don't match, even if you flip it around. And I don't want to drill new holes to accommodate the
Yeah.
plate. So, some guys like them off because it looks cool, because you can see the open back and all that.
I'd
So.
rather have it.
But yeah, I wish it had one. I might be able to find one in my part supply. I'll look tomorrow. But for all intents and purposes, the guitar is done.
Yeah.
And up for sale, it'll go tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm pretty happy with it. Yeah. I gotta put that Jackson back. I'd put that Jackson up for sale today. One with the curly maple top.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. $650.
Yeah.
Yeah, new one's $7, and it's basically new. It's one of the first guitars I bought from Kevin.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Cheers, man.
Yeah, I bought that from him like 3 years ago.
Well, some people should never be promoted.
Well, don't just stand there. Your ship is waiting. I'm going to see to it that every Ferengi on the station shops in your store.
That alone makes it all worthwhile.
You're the man, General Reagan.
Yeah, I finished it last night.
Both of you. Yes, go, and quickly. Keep up the good work.
Yeah. You have different grades. Table tops, you got A, double A, triple A, quadruple A. If this were quadruple A, it'd be $2,000
Quark, I've got to say goodbye.
Oh, just let them go. It'll be less painful that way.
No, you don't understand.
Just the quality.
I have to say goodbye
Yeah,
to
the
you.
quilting of the maple, and it's something just,
I'm going
it's
with
really
you.
outlandishly
But we got a deal.
different.
I can't stay here. Maybe one day I can come back and we'll be together again, but not until my work is done.
So all I have to do to get you back is wait until Cardassia becomes a free and democratic society.
I promise.
Put it up there as a quadruple A.
Yeah, well, trouble
I
is.
told it was quadruple A.
Here you go, $2,500. No,
You don't buy it, someone else will.
you can't really do that.
Why not?
Yeah, because people in the know will know
No.
the difference between a single, a double, a triple, and a quadruple.
Besides, I could never relieve myself if something happened to you.
Well, not necessarily,
Now that you're
because
here,
it's a collector that wants this, because they don't make this guitar
part of
anymore.
me will always be
Yeah.
safe, too.
So, yeah. No. Yeah. No, I wish it was a quadruple A. I wish, but it isn't. But it's pretty darn nice. I wish it were a quadruple A. Okay, I don't want to put that guitar away all day. Alright, now I have to decide what guitar I'm going to do next for you guys. If I'm going to do another one, or if I'm just gonna sit here and gab with you guys. I might just sit here and gab, I don't know yet. I'm actually pretty tired. I had a full day today. 14-hour day today. Once I get done with this stream, that'll be a 14-hour day for me. With 2 hours of play, you know. But, shoot. I was gonna put this guitar back there. Dang it. Dang it. Oh, man. Okay. Shoot. Darn it. Okay, well, maybe I'll do that tomorrow. That's okay. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, you guys heard what my brother said. Yeah, he was just joking, but you can't do that. I wish it were a quadruple A top, but it's only triple.
Good health, strong body, clear mind. And you, your hospitality, your generosity.
But I'm pretty happy with this the way it came out. A year in the making.
Our apologies.
Counsel, I assure you I intend to...
Please drink your coffee.
1 year in the making. I have to figure out what guitar I'm going to do next.
And you, your journey home short.
I don't know. I'll think a minute. Maybe this Epiphone. I don't know. We'll see. It's 11 o'clock. Maybe this Epiphone. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. I think I'll close this video out, guys, and we'll do another one here with another guitar. So thank you for joining me on this classic guitar video on this 1994 Jackson Professional JTX Standard. Pretty modern, fairly rare guitar. You don't see too many of them. Right now there's only one on for sale on eBay, and it's just a plain black one with a white pickguard for $350. Mine's rare in that it's the dark blood red pearl paint with the pearloid pickguard. So I think it'll sell as easily as that black and white one I saw on eBay yesterday, I guess it was. So thank you for joining me for this classic guitar video, and we will see you next time. Thank you.